Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 3 straight Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Here's the second down play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks for the first down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running with purpose. And tackled after a small pickup there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback's got it on the option. He shreds the tackle. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's running out of time here. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Running it back, it's Foster. What a place to start the drive. He's tackled about the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They go with a direct snap. Gets the first and still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. No huddle now for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Penn State 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. It's second down and goal now for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Penn State 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
The ball carried by the play. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, and he's got some space here. Great cut. They whiff on him. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown. Tide. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Penn State 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete. A little first down trickery doesn't work that time.
Second down.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Bringing it back, it's Foster. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. You take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They'll test the right side here. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he catches it for the 2-point conversion. So they're back within 1 score. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Football comes out. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down.
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And a fair catch made right on the midfield stripe. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. See how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Direct snap to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to run for the 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Nittany Lions are on the move here. It's an option look. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead to 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Great cut there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Defense not pressing this time. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Eludes a tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back in motion now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's third down for the offense. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
You need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot here. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It's 2nd down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
A loss of 11 on the play. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 30, Penn State 16.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll hand it off. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Alabama 37.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 10 set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Your Penn State Nittany Lions will take over 1st and 10.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They're going to pull it down and run. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Game of 3. 2nd down coming up.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Coming up, 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks right for a quick completion. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just...
Touchdown, Bama. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Alabama 51, Penn State 16.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
Return begins inside the 10. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the sophomore making an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The back's got to run the pitch.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he stopped short on fourth down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be away. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on a play.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. A change of direction. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Catch made on the left side. And the timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Alabama.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.